still with us, Harry?
Yeah, I think so.
He's still with us. I ran downstairs to do something, and he changed everything on the desk, and now it's no, he didn't really. We are joined by Harry and Geoff from Call Me Amour. So before we hear what was your first single, just remind people, Harry, because it's been a while. Remind people who Call Me Amour are.
So the last time we were here, actually, we were talking about launching and doing everything, but. So obviously I used to be in a band called Yashin for like 8 years, did and toured, etc. It was like what I did for my living, I guess. And then it all ended. Obviously signed to Sony, and it all, did all of that stuff. And then it came to an end, and I kind of needed a break from it. I kind of fell out of love with music, mainly because of the industry. And then
did you actually think at that point that you might not do music again?
Oh yeah, the last time I was here, I was ready to do Call Me Amour, and then I wasn't, and I stopped everything. And like Geoff obviously was like, dude, Geoff knew I wasn't into it either. I was just like, I'm not ready to get back into this because I only want to do it now for fun, like for the joy of it, not because I need to write a song and need to make money. So I just went away for the last year, and it's just travel. I just traveled all year and gone everywhere I wanted to go, and I still watch gigs and stuff, but didn't miss it. I used to love watching bands, and I'd be like, I want to be up there. I miss it. Like that made me hungry for it. And I didn't have that when I saw all my friends playing stuff. And I was like, I obviously shouldn't be doing music. But then I went to Las Vegas to see my friends at the Vans Warped Tour. And that was the first time where I got that like fire in me again. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to do this again. So then came back to Call Me Amour, got in a practice room, booked a gig, spoke to some of my friends, and then and at the moment, it's not announced, I can't actually say it yet, but we have a tour in April. And that's like, that'll be one of the biggest tours that I've ever done, including with Yash, and like the room sizes are like 1,000 to 3,000 people or something like that. So I can't wait. But
it's nearly confirmed, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it is. Yeah,
it's pretty much confirmed, but you can't really say.
Yeah,
for sure.
So yeah, I went away, but just wait. There's no point in doing something if your heart's not in it. And I've done it before when my heart's not in it, and life's too short, I think.
So if you hadn't come back to music, then what do you think you would have done?
Well, I went away and did the complete opposite of music. I've got two companies now. One's based in Liverpool, where I live, and then another's based in Sligo, which is, financial administrative companies kind of thing. So it's like the complete polar opposite. So doing that, and then just been like I said, traveling all the places I wanted to go. But yeah, I just wanted to wait for that hunger to come back, because there's nothing worse than singing and you're not enjoying it, because you know what I mean. It's very expressive music, and if it's not doing anything for you, then there's no point. You know what I mean. So, but it's come back now.
Which is good, because of course the whole thing about this when you're in a band is it does affect other people, doesn't it? If you decide I'm not going to do this anymore.
Sorry, Geoff.
Just leaving
I am a diva.
Danny to do nothing.
I am a diva. So sorry about that.
So Geoff, how did you deal with that time period then? What did you do with yourself?
Cried.
Pretty much. Yeah, I cried a lot, drank a lot. Nothing really. I mean, nothing changed with my love for music. I still wrote some songs acoustically and using loads of Logic, tracking and stuff like that. And I spoke to Danny, the drummer, a few times, and we passed tunes backwards and forwards and stuff, and to see whether it was suitable for what Call Me Amour would have been.
So did you always have faith then that Harry would come back to this?
I think so, yeah, because I know he's always going to be into his music. It was just the timing, I think, was a bit wrong. And when we tried to do it the first time round, it clearly wasn't right for anybody, I don't think. Not just for Harry, but for me, for Danny. And we tried to do a few things, and there was a stage where I fell out of love with it massively, and I think you did at the same time. Danny was the only positive member of the band, so that break, if we sort of separated from that and the goal for Call Me Amour, and then come back, I don't know, a year later, and it seems to be a lot fresher now, and we've all got the same drive, I think, so...
Because you had a really high-profile gig. I mean, your first sort of main gig was supporting Razorlight, wasn't it?
Oh gosh, that was another thing that maybe not want to do it.
Why?
Just because we weren't ready, and that was a gig I would love to forget about. I didn't enjoy it at all.
Sorry, just reminded you of
No, that's okay.
now I'm going to go back to drinking now. You mentioned it again.
Drink responsibly, kids. Anyway, well, let's hear, just to remind people what your sound is. Let's hear Tourniquet, which is the single that you brought with you last time you were here. Mm-hmm. Is this still then going to get released in some way, shape or form?
Yeah, we put it out. It's on it's been released now. It's on Scuzz TV. It's done the radio rounds, Kerrang Radio, and all that XFM and all that sort of stuff. But it's more just it was more just like a hello, this is who we are kind of thing. Like so yeah, it was released a couple months ago or something. But
November.
November.
18th, I think it was.
Yeah.
So this is basically Call Me Amour going, ah, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, foot in the door. That kind
How's
of
it
thing.
going?
Well, this is what they sound like. This is Tourniquet.